Hello and welcome to the ESA Cup. Today, I'm your host and caster today on Hotnix, and today we've got a few match lineup for you today. Two, to be exact. The first match, Entropy versus Royal, is going to be casted right shortly, and after that we'll have High Voltage playing versus Odessa. But firstly, let us examine what Entropy and Royal, how they are going to be stacking up in this matchup. Quickly enough, they're in both Group C, of course, and Royal and Entropy sitting 5 and 7 into relegation, so currently in the Group C. And I I don't think I should delay this any further. Let's look first at their map bans and what the map will be for us today. And it will be Clubhouse. Clubhouse, very interesting map. Of course, it's not Shelly, fortunately enough, though Royal did play it twice already in their group stage, deciding to ban it actually first against Entropy. So quite an odd ban coming from them, and we'll see how they will be stacking up on this Clubhouse game. Let me just check that both teams are ready. Then yes, both teams are ready. Then we're gonna just without further ado get right into our match for today. Of course, Clubhouse Entropy versus Royal. Just right here into the ban phase, the operator ban phase. It'll be interesting to see what bans both teams will choose. So first, of course, starting us off is Entropy playing on defense. Starting on defense first, that will be Entropy, yeah, and they're gonna be also banning first for our attacker ban. Who is it going to be? Just in 1 second. It's gonna be an Osa. Osa being quite powerful with when the breach is open, quite annoying to deal with, but of course can be countered with an impact. Can be quite an easy frag if not played correctly. Second ban coming out from Royal is an Ying actually, which is quite interesting. I have not seen how Entropy plays usually on attack, so maybe it's a specific ban uh, to target Entropy on their attacking push. Ying can be quite annoying to deal with without a warden and or without a Jaeger even, so could actually quite be annoying, but take it off the board. Also taken off the board is Azami. Azami being very powerful on a garage hold, especially on those rafters, could be quite annoying and sometimes impossible to deal with without a proper coordinated push, or even sometimes going for another push from another side. But last but not least, banning a Mozzie actually, which is quite interesting. Last ban from Entropy coming out on a Mozzie. Mozzie, well, yeah, he can get those drones quite easily, but getting banned out, there's gonna be just an interesting ban coming out. Let me just Zami. Yep, there we go. There are the four bans appearing now on your screens, and we're getting into their first round today, which Entropy are going to be starting in Church. Going speaking that Church site, of course. Operators being revealed right now. LQ actually for Royal going with a Monty, which will be interesting to see how he will be played. Monty could be quite powerful sometimes on attack, but NT on Oryx could be quite a nuisance if Monty is caught out in a 1v1 against him. That's gonna maybe bite the Monty in the butt a bit, but change some operators. Change actually from Monty to a Buck and to a Sledge. Going to be playing that vertical hold. I'm guessing on that kitchen side can be quite a good idea. But Entropy going for a more of a upstairs hold with that castle, bringing that Moto hatch. I'm going to be holding holding quite heavily upstairs. Let's see how they're going to be playing. Yeah, also holding that CCTV wall, getting that reinforced, and just casting off these windows. And Royal starting to make their way towards the towards the building. Castle barricade getting broken by that sledge. Sledge doing is quite a good pick against the castle, played by Yusibo, who is actually in the main bedroom, still setting up. Could be caught out. Saw when people were setting up that they could be quite easily caught out by it and fast pushed, but no info coming out that the setup was still going on. And now it's finished. Unlikely that someone's gonna be caught out by it. Already dropping into logistics, but FS FX getting mixy. But yeah, first frag, opening frag from the Vigil playing upstairs on the sledge, jumping to logistics, but gets nearly caught out by the Yana on repel. I4, but for it gets massive amounts of damage on 1 HP now. Knows that if Fask, I guess, is playing in that logistics with Yusibo. Now aware that Yana is going to be dropping that hatch, throwing a nade, and it does catch I4. Really nice to cook nade. I4 wasn't expecting that. Breach getting open, and it feels like Royal are attacking the wrong side, pushing upstairs, trying to get these roamers cleared. But a minute 20 seconds left, and they're nowhere near that side. But Fast getting eliminated by I4 for doing quite well with getting those kills. But NC and yeah, just NC still playing on upstairs. Barash outside kitchen, just holding this angle, gonna try to catch out NC on a rotate. Sees his head, but now NC knows that someone is there. And decides to rotate down to side with 45 seconds left. The attacking team needs to quite to get into this first floor quite fast and set up their push also quite fast with a Goyo. That's gonna be quite hard with his with his canisters lasting a whole while. Barash's Hibana charges pellets getting impact trick, but not a second time. Second time they really go through, and now kitchen hatch is also open. A 4v3 for uh, Royal, but now a 3v3 as NC catches out NSP on that moto drop. Now 10 seconds left. They gotta drop inside. They gotta plant. Koala getting full flashed, but doesn't matter. Baresh actually team killing I4 with that Goyo canister, and yeah, just not enough time for Royal to fully set up their push. A really well executed roam coming out from Team Entropy, though of course it was quite a gamble, leaving only one Lucy inside to fight off the the armada that would be coming out, but that didn't really matter in the end. And yeah, Entropy winning out their first defensive match on Church. Now then, going for that CCTV hold, being a Frost at a castle again. Frost bite, could bite quite, could have quite a big impact, I should say, on the match if someone decides to go for that catwalk take with a Monty. It's going to be quite difficult to spot on these stairs, these frost mats. So actually going to be banking on the inattentiveness and misjoining of those frost mats, of course. Third one being placed on lounge, just in that little nook over there. Actually, shield getting placed on lounge. Losing drones quite fast, and now Royal starting to make their way uh, towards the building. LQ playing on that Monty, just waiting for directions, I guess, from their AGL. Going actually on the roof, I guess, not going to be pushing that catwalk, deciding against that. Maybe seeing that frost, but Baresh gonna be already opening that main breach, not contested whatsoever by Koala, but Koala trying to aggro onto this breach, trying to get that early pick onto Scots that was repelled on that breach, but decides to go without it, decides to drone it instead. Koala still playing quite aggressive on that red doorway, still peeking, and sees the repel, knows that someone is going to be repelling there. The pre-fire comes out, but doesn't find anyone bulletproof on that breach, gonna be oh, Afla waiting patiently on that vertical onto yeah, that's the vault into CCTV through that window. Thermite on Barash going to be sitting alone on the breach, denying those rotates, but the yeah, the rest of the team going for a master bedroom and construction push. Do they have? No, they don't actually have any utility left to open up this cache wall. Thermite still playing on that repel. Know that now. This is the whole point of Monty giving that utility, giving that uh accurate utility onto who nearly catches out Yusibo on that rotate I4, but now Yusibo really on that really low HP. C4 comes out, doesn't collect anyone, doesn't do any damage. And now just patiently waiting. 50 seconds left, quite a lot of time left for um Royal to set up their attack. Koala still waiting patiently on that breach, waiting for Thermite to come in, and Bresh, this is coming into there. Gonna be opening up the wall, and NC now getting taken off. Koala tricks the Thermite. There's not enough MC just inside. Get NSP gets down by Alpha from below, but now they know that Frost is playing below. Now in a 1v4 situation, the Fuser is down, getting flashed. Yeah, they know that Apple has nowhere to go except these two stairs, and Apple will just be waiting patiently to get at least something for their trouble. Gonna be going for garage retake, but there's I4 patiently waiting on a CCTV window. Very low HP, one bullet, and he is out. No one's sitting on the main breach, but Apple is not aware of that. Info isn't coming out, and I4 collects Afla. It doesn't matter that he's 1 HP, still gets that kill and gets himself around for his team. Now 1-1 for their attack. Now again going for a CCTV approach, CCTV hold. Gonna be trying the same operators coming out from Entropy. Not going to be adapting much, I don't think. But neither is the attacking side of Royal. No, getting that ace instead of a Thermite. Gonna see going for smaller holes, but maybe more versatile, more safe to get that breach open as an ace than as a Thermite. Don't need to go to the wall and place that exothermic charge. You're very vulnerable at that time, but no, gets swapped back to a Thermite. Again, playing on that Frost and placing the exact same Frost. I mean, they didn't work last time, but Royal didn't really push from that side either, so it doesn't really matter if they need to change up these Frost mats. Actually, they might want to do that since, yeah, Frost not really working really well as for her gadget. I mean, the shotgun still providing massive utility for these rotation holes, for these vertical holes, where Afflet did get a kill onto what was that? NSP that was vaulting into the CCTV wall, window. I mean, and now going to be going for that same vertical holes, and yeah, I don't think they're changing much, but no, Koala is actually going to be tricking this time the main wall, thinking that main wall really caused them a lot of trouble. Seven-way charge going to be tricked by Koala. That's one exothermic charge off the board for Baresh. Wait, they say the French accent. And now going to be going for a second time, but Koala still able to trick that, and no exothermic charges left. That means the wall is not going to be open. Only Buck left with those small can opener charges as they kind of get called. And already no nades left for MC, but does get into this gym and gonna try to hold this angle with a pudge hole. And if it goes out that yes, they are indeed pushing again from logistics from that master bedroom side, but Entropy not seeking to engage them just yet, letting them get easily get control of that construction site in that master bedroom. And NSP gonna go into that CCTV window yet again, gonna try to get an early pick onto Entropy, but Entropy playing this very patiently, just waiting for uh, Royal to come into their sites instead of the other way around. Koala, no, not Koala, Fask playing on top red stairs, gonna be contesting from this position. Yusibo gets a lot of damage from that nade. YF4 might be get collected by that nade. No, nade gets mistimed and miss him, but NSP already gets taken out, and a third kill comes from Fask on I4. But what's this? Mixie gonna try to go for that flank, but I think Frost is aware. C4 comes out. LQ does take out Fask, but will this be enough? 40 seconds left. There's plenty of time left for Royal to collect themselves with what they want to do. Breach comes out from that bug. Can't open a breach. Are they aware of Bug's position? Now they are. Mixie gets NT, but gets down by the Frostman, and now Baresh is in a 1v2 situation now. Mexi, of course, down in that Frostbite on the catwalk, and Frost really working well, and the final kill by Alpha comes out and seals the deal, seals the round for Entropy. Very well done with those. Frostmans did catch out someone, although not an initial push, but on a flanking nuke. Really well played by that Frost, but also really not really paying attention to Frost. Maybe forgot that she was on the board coming from they did indeed drone her out, I think. So you should have been aware of getting reported. Let's see. Sorry about that. Let me see. Oh, I did forget to unmute my capture card. I'm sorry about that. Let me just fix that for you right now. There we go. You should be able to hear the sound. And yeah, try to fix those sound issues that I've had right now. Just a new kind of setup. So only my second time casting solo using, so apologies for any issues that are arising right now. But anyway, going for a downstairs hold this time. Entropy again going for a very roam heavy approach. 4 members of the team roaming, only Koala left in sight. Will Royal be aware of this? No, Royal playing it really into the hand of Entropy, but going for another push. Baresh going from Astro, seeing those castle barricades, gonna be breaking it with his Ash charge. Is he aware that Yusibo is actually playing upstairs on that hatch? Will he be aware of it? Will he get caught out by that open hatch? Should see it, but didn't drone it out. Now knows that NT is playing in that bar, but Yusibo still watching that breach hold. Now, Hibana Palace. Don't get impact check action. Oh no, Koala misses that, his impact check, and now the kitchen hatch is open and fully going into kitchen, not just ignoring roamers wholeheartedly. I mean, I4 of course controlling that upstairs in the logistics office. Baresh still trying to go through that strip club, trying to maybe put pressure from 2 different sides. NT going for an aggressive hold on this hatch. Might cut out, but Yusibo actually gets cut out by I4 already on that upstairs hold. Still, there's Fask left in cash, but they're unaware of it. Baresh getting NT now through the hatch, and now only 3 people left, starting to rotate back into sight. Yes, Entropy is aware of 2 people actually going in. Third gets 1 Afla onto LQ. Koala fighting that kitchen open hatch again and gets first troubled NSP, but immediately reflagged by Mexi, who makes his way into sight. He gets 2, but cannot get the third. Now a 2v1 for Fask. Diffuser not in sight, but now is I4 going for that plant. Paresh from main stairs going to be trying to cover him. Fask is not aware of him, and Paresh just walks into his sights and dies for it. Now a 2-2 for both these teams. Very, very well played from both these teams. Quite a we could see that Royal did adapt to the strat that Entropy is providing them, deciding to not do that really heavy roam clear that they did just 2 or 3 rounds before on that first round, deciding to instead just kind of ignore it and go for a kitchen execute instead. Of course, I4 playing upstairs just alone, controlling the logistics office and actually catching out the roamers that were playing upstairs. Not enough, I think. Utility, not enough info coming out from how Team Royal was deciding to approach this site and costing them the round. But this time, adapting their strategy. This time, not. I don't think they're going for that same hold. Saying this time to get a mirror. Mirror is actually on the board. It wasn't banned. Might be quite a mistake not banning Mira on this map. She could be quite powerful sometimes on some sites, but we'll see how she's gonna get utilized. Placing on blue and onto this triple wall. All hatches now getting reinforced, but the Sibana from LQ will make a quick deal of it if she doesn't, of course, die from the roamers that are going to be upstairs, which will be NT and Afla. Afla playing in the garage. Trying to get an early pick, of course, a bit randomly, but not being able to. No spawn picks coming out still from Entropy, playing a bit more passively than maybe we saw some other teams play. Or NT playing on top main stairs, gonna be trying to greet with a warm welcome. Royal joining currently kitchen. Will they drone him out? Yes, NT does get droned out, but Royal doesn't seem to care. A lot of drones are sent NT's way, and NT decides to go down main stairs, but not entirely. Still holding on to that control. Afla, wasn't looking in the right direction. NSP takes them out, and now they have control of kitchen. No one to contest upstairs as I4 is holding this logistics office quite with a heavy grip. And yeah, actually no one playing upstairs, everyone playing inside this time from Entropy. Gonna be trying to play a bit more passively and nearly takes out MXC and NC. Goes for a repick, doesn't get what he wants, only gets damage, but of course there's Thunderbird for them, so gets himself some heals, gets himself back to nearly full HP actually, gets even overhealed. But yeah, a lot of verticality coming out from Royal. Gonna be again going to be going for that drop into back armory. No one currently playing. Yeah, only on. Oh, what is this? Yusibo quite in good position. If he doesn't get droned out, he might not get droned out. LQ, is he aware? He is not aware of his position. Oh yeah, drone all the way in there. Yusibo playing it very, very patiently, just staying still, staying where he is. And he gets, yes, he does get LQ and does still have control of dirt now. Gonna be very, very difficult for them to now attack back armory. Baresh decides to drop into Moto, but fast gets Mixie. Now C4 comes out onto main, doesn't collect, but bullets do. Koala collects Twan, knows that Swan playing in Moto and gets taken out, and now NSP all alone against 4 people with 10 seconds left, diffuser in hand. Of course, not 20 seconds, so he can't follow Pengu's advice and gets taken out by the Mira. And well played from Entropy on that hold. They do win this time, this defensive round. going quite well, adapting quite well to each other. Both the teams adapting quite well, going quite even currently, just trading round after round after round, and now a 2-3 split. This is the last round of this half for this defensive half for Entropy. Entropy will hope to get one more round to have a bit more chance in their attacking half, but Royal gonna hope for that 3-3 even split to try and win out in defense. I don't know the stats for Clubhouse, so I don't really know if it's a defensive or attacker side map. Maybe I'll just double check really quickly here. Let's see, coming out what default setup for main bedroom this time. Not going for there we go. Let's see. Let's see. Map site statistics Clubhouse. Actually, it's Sacker favorited map, 55% win rate on Clubhouse in this group stage. We see Afla playing. Ooh, coming out with a spawn pick actually for this angle, but no one is coming from there, so he won't get anyone on this time. Yeah, Royal deciding to go for a heavy CCTV push for people from them coming from this side, and LQ going onto the roof with his Flores. Flores becoming clutch to play against his shields, claiming with these mirrors. A lot of drones coming onto Koala, and could be collected by Mixie if he doesn't expect him on catwalk already. Mixie, yeah, already watching on the catwalk window, and I4 actually collects him through the punch hole, but this gets refrag. Oh, refrag after refrag coming out from both these teams, and now a 2v2 situation. LQ and I4 pushing this CCTV. Afla still playing inside. Actually, Entry still playing inside, and Afla roaming. Has this verticality, but Entropy, NC from Entropy gets LQ, and now I4 all alone in a 2v1. No, actually 1v2 situation with slither of HP left. Afla returns back to site, and NC now will be playing behind this mirror window. Nate gets pulled, knows that there's a mirror window now. NC decides to rotate a bit back from this mirror window. No ADS to protect him from the nades coming out. Tries to drone out with his Yana clone. Isn't successful. After playing quite close. Goes into construction already. NC seizes just the gun barrel and takes his head off with quite a nice shot from his mirror window. And a 2-4 split coming out for Entropy. And now swapping sides, going for their attack with quite a better chance at trying to get this Clubhouse win. Quite a close game we're having today. Yeah, teams are trying to counter themselves, but I think Royal didn't really expect that bedroom and didn't expect that aggression coming from Entropy. But Entropy just winning out those gunfights, coming out on top with those refrags, just refrag after refrag, just going into their favor and winning out that last round. Not much was coming out from them in terms of strats that round. They're going for quite a default hold on a CCTV and master bedroom, but every single one of always going with 5 people. Royal is for their attacking side, but let's see if Entropy will do the same. We see a Jackal coming out from NC on Entropy, going to be hunting out down those roamers, going to be making their life quite hellish. Speaking of roamers, who do we have roaming? We have actually 3 roamers roaming upstairs, and again going for quite a big hold coming out from Royal. Birch, this time Birch with NSP, two people playing inside. Gonna be trying to hold down this fort. Oh, but NC already in strip clock. Will will be expecting this early spotting from taking control early of the map. Makes actually playing on a Soul is good, quite good bite Jackal quite heavily, as she can see when I think when a Jackal scanner is alive. But LQ already taking out Afla, and now NC, yeah, gonna be taking out MC this time. Now scanning for on Vamai. NSP now getting tracked by Jackal. You can know his position at all times. NT now knows he's upstairs, knows that he can get him through this hatch. Now he's on his desk, doesn't reveal his position yet. NSP still holding upstairs, but Yusibo takes out LQ, and now pushing this construction. I don't think he knows that I4 is still playing in construction. He does not know. I4 takes him out in a 3v3 situation now, arising for Entropy and Royal. Fast now in logistics, holding these holes, rotation holes that have been opened up by Royal, I think. And going to be, oh, and takes out NSP with a very nice shot. Now, know that he knows that I4 is still playing in the construction. I4 decides to drop down into site, and now 1 minute left on the clock. His steps will get scanned. Know where Vigil is playing. He's playing inside, and now take control of upstairs. Entropy, and now gonna begin to open up these vertical holes. Koala going down main stairs, gonna be trying to open up this triple wall, I think. Yes, he's gonna be opening up this triple wall with using these ace charges, going for that church. And already dropping down in moto. Fast going in very quickly. 25 seconds left on the clock. Yes, every single one of Entropy is dropping. Drone coming out from NC, but doesn't need it. Birch all alone, and Fast cleans him up. Fast didn't need that drone, and just goes in and takes everyone's head off, and it wins Entropy the another round. First round they're attacking half, and now at 2-5, looking quite a bit less collected. Royal looks, they are yeah, struggling the past 3 rounds to do anything as to what Entropy is bringing against them, and actually might even hopefully will not lose this quite as in a quite a fashion like a 7-5. Early rounds were quite equal for both these teams. It would be quite a shame to see Royal losing with a score like that, but hopefully not. They still have a chance. Still have, what is it? 5. Yeah, if they win 5 rounds in a row, they will still be able to go and win out 3 points for themselves for their group. In their group phase. But if they can't, if Entropy still wins one more round, the only option for them will be left to hope for an overtime victory or an overtime defeat. Which, honestly, if it's a 2-6, I am not sure if it's gonna happen. 2-6 comeback could be quite difficult to get, but LQ starting off very nicely with a kill on to Afla. Afla going in 7-5, nearly top fragging. Of course, Fast going massive 9-5, but still a very good kill coming out from Royal to open up this fight. But as I say that, Yusibo just jumps into side, gets a double kill already. He's already inside. What is this? He just crashed behind boxes and nearly gets a third one, but NSP still finally takes him out. That's actually a match off the board. That means the cameras will not be able to provide any damage. We'll still provide that utility, we'll still provide that information gathering capability that they have, but now without the laser that could be quite crucial to deny a plant. Of course, not coming in clutch last round, but not coming clutch this round either. Now a 3v3 situation, quickly turning the tides. You see what with that drop in hot drop, or not even a hot drop. I think he just walked in through dirt. If I'm not, I'm pretty sure. Just very quickly taking out two quite crucial people. Though, of course, Mixie and I4, the two fraggers on the team, still left alive. Mixie playing with a shotgun on Solus on that triple wall. Gonna be playing quite passively. Gonna hope that he gets misdrawn. And wall starting to be opened up. Guess impact tricked. One Celestron getting impact tricked, but not the other one. And now a 2v3 situation. NT gets one, and now all alone in Armory. NSP is left with quite a slither of HP, but gets taken out. And now in a 1v3 situation, now a 0v3 situation. NXT also gets taken out. With fact, yeah, just no chance. And now facing a 7-2 defeat, Royal needs to step it up. They need to win 4 rounds without any loss. They have no right for a mistake, or that's gonna be their defeat. Gonna be and it's gonna be really unfortunate. It's gonna be quite a quick game if that happens, which wouldn't be ideal for them, especially for Royal. I don't think for their group standings that would be quite detrimental. As they sit currently, just quickly check those stats for you. As we speak, they go for a CCTV hold this time, saying that Church not working out for them. So deciding to try their luck in a CCTV could be quite dangerous. They don't know what entropy will be, how they're going to be pushing, and considering Yusibo playing on that Monty could be quite a dangerous pick from Royal. Royal in their standings currently sitting actually 5th and actually 7th. Entropy would be their first victory, going on to 4. It's actually tying up, I think, with Quintex. Might actually win out in the standings this week if the round differential goes in their favor, but that's just speculation. If they cannot win this round, if they allow Royal to go back to overtime, then that advantage will quickly disappear for them. Yusibo and Monty already making his way onto Catwalk. Sees the Ramaya of LQ on Catwalk, pushing him quite heavily, getting a lot of damage from that impact, but it doesn't matter. Fast takes him out. Good playing from each other, coming out from Entropy, and now Catwalk is taken, and Yusibo already going into sight, going very aggressive on that Monty, just giving his team the utility they need. Just going to sight, very aggressive on that Monty. Now NSP is faced with that Monty, but next evens out the board a little bit, gets NC off the board. Now gonna be playing downstairs, gets thrown down, but Monty's still playing inside, still putting that pressure together with Fask on Catwalk. Fask already inside, already starting to plan. Will the denial will come out from Mixie if he gets there in time. He doesn't. The plan did go down. Fask going into the cloud of smoke. He gets one. Can't get the call against Mixie, and now a 2v4 situation. Now a 2v3 as Beresh collects one, collects the other. Oh my, that was a really nice shot. Now Monty stands all alone in this corner. Koala nowhere to be found, going up onto Catwalk. Columbia try to. Oh, that Monty doing overtime, wasting so much time for his team, and only 10 seconds left to defuse. They couldn't get him defuse. Beresh starts defusing. Koala hears it. He gets one, and he gets the second, and he wins his team the round. That was very scary. Very well played from Yusibo to just waste that so much time wasted on that Monty, on that attack. Wow, that was quite unexpected. I really did didn't think that this would be quite that one-sided, but Royal unfortunately losing to Entropy 2-7. GG's. That was very well played from Entropy. Though the first couple of rounds did seem quite quite equal in how they were played. Entropy just clutches it out and wins. What was that? Uh, 5 rounds in a row. Their attacks were just on point, perfectly executed. Just finding those holes in the defenses of Royal and just pushing on them so hard. Of course, that push from Hibana through dirt, taking out two people inside. That should not have happened. They took out a third one, but yeah, I just couldn't lost that gunfight. But still, those these mistakes should not happen. But of course, they did happen. Unfortunately, for Royal. That being said, we still have one more match lined up for you this evening. High Voltage vs Odessa going to be happening in just a while. I know if teams are ready, they might not be, but don't go anywhere. We can go on a short break while we prepare this match for you. So go and yeah, just relax, grab some tea. I don't know, and we'll see. I'll see you in the next match. Peace. Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the ESA Cup. So, second match is gonna be underway. It's really soon now. It's gonna be High Voltage versus Odessa. That's a Group A match we have today. As currently they are standing quite close to each other actually on the leaderboard. High Voltage really, of course, only playing one match so far in 2 weeks. Odessa being on two, though Odessa being on one one win and one loss non-overtime, and High Voltage on one loss non-overtime. High Voltage should be going on 0 points and Odessa on three. The only reason they're High Voltage is on fifth place is because of that round differential being the lowest from their group currently. So they're gonna be playing a second match of their group stage for them. The match they played before was Villains, who are going actually flawless in their matches so far, but that's not about them. That right now it's about High Voltage versus Odessa. Have not seen any matches, I don't think, of Group A so far. I'm not sure though. Let's see. What actually maps have both these teams played? I'm pretty interested myself. Odessa actually played against Villains on Chalet. They lost that map against them. High Voltage against Villains. So they played Villa that time. But no, what other map has Odessa played that they played Clubhouse? Okay, so Odessa already playing Chalet once, Clubhouse. But let's actually get into the map bans that they have decided to go with, and they went with a Chalet, of course, being a very popular map for this tournament. I think it's the 10th time that we have Chalet being played on this group stage, so woohoo, 10 fab, wow, cool, I guess. Let's see if no, still waiting for one more player from Odessa actually in the lobby. Started thinking that yeah, maybe they'll already join, but yeah, not much to say about Chalet being very popular map. But I think most teams already saw how what setups they are going with, what setups are being played, and what counters they can go with. So I don't know. I don't know if it's even a good idea to go with a Chalet for this 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 game. Let's see. Still waiting for one more person. I hope they're. I think they're going in a 4v5. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's see. Yeah, playing Chalet still. Banning first bans are actually Theme Park and Skyscraper. Really don't like these maps, but that's kind of understandable. Theme Park and Skyscraper could be quite annoying to play with, quite difficult to attack or even defend against a team that actually kind of knows what they're doing, are coordinated and well played together, which I would expect both teams would be. Next, actually, ban Border and Villa. That order of bans being quite common among, I think, most of the teams. Actually, I might pull up some stats for maps here. Let's see if I can find this really quickly. There we go. Maps picked, maps banned. Yeah, we're only played actually once, so not really reflective of how this map would be played. But 70% attack win rate on that map could be indicative of a map that is quite favored by attackers. Villa also being taken off the board next by high voltage. Villa being played quite a bit of quite a number of times, but again, quite a big differential between attack and defense. Defensive wins 66.7%. Two-thirds of the time, two-thirds of the rounds that are being played on that map are being won by defense, and only 33% being won by attack. Very defensive-sided map. Villa is in this in this group stage. Oregon Bank, not really, only played it once, so not really any massive stats there. Oregon actually being taken off, not Oregon being quite popular map but now kind of going on a slump and trading its throne to Chalet, being played a lot more than usually. Still waiting on a player from high voltage. Let's see. Just ask maybe. Uh, when they are going to be joining this game, so we can get underway already. So we don't have any more delay. Okay, yeah. Actually, while I'm here, I could do actually this, so the sides are in the correct position for when we start the game. I just got a cramp in my foot. That is quite painful. Lusty Bam's Cafe and Clubhouse. Yeah, I mean, not really anything special on these last bands, I guess. Teams have preferred Chile over both of those maps. Cafe only played twice, but quite actually even split compared to some other maps on their attack and defense. And was it a Clubhouse? Clubhouse was being played just last game with a 55% attacker win rate on that one. So yeah, I mean, nothing too special about these bands, but still, Chalet again. It's yeah, a lot of times, and um, I'm quite hesitant to say if it's going to be played even more in the coming few days when when groups finish up and when playoffs start happening. I'm not sure if it's going to be played as much. As I said again, teams are already really be, be starting to get used to playing on Chalet, and an experienced team might come out with a curveball for unprepared team, banning that Chalet and picking some other map for for their game, and yeah, that might just throw the whole thing off for them. Yeah, starting to run out of things to waffle about while we wait for the final player from high voltage to come into the lobby so we can already start this game, get it underway on Chalet. Though some casters might not want to be this yeah, some casters might not want to see this map be so often played, but I don't have a problem with it yet, though. Yeah, I've not casted much, so haven't had the pleasure, or more the mispleasure, of casting Chalet this often. Okay, he has joined now, and we can get this started, get it underway now. Let's see. Going on Chalet yet again. Let's see what operator bands will be coming out. I hope at least these bands will be a little bit different than we have seen before. We've seen quite a little bit of Nook being banned by teams, and so this could be an opportunity for them to maybe redeem themselves, ban something interesting. Nope, there's the Nook. I don't know what to say. Yeah, there goes the Nook. First ban coming out from the defender side, who are Odessa. Yeah, Odessa playing on defense. Banning Nook first. Next ban, Thermite. Which, okay, that's another not uncommon actually ban, only being banned once so far in this group stage. But Nook being banned 40% of the games played so far, and that's percentage is going to be even higher now as she is banned this time too. Moving on to our first defensive bans. First ban coming out from High Voltage is going to be Valkyrie. Valkyrie, yeah, really also quite a common ban, but that's quite understandable. She could provide a lot of utility with those black eye cams. Really, real annoying to deal with without a IQ. And Solus being banned by Odessa. Odessa going for those very, very common bans. Nook and Solus going to be dominating the banned attacker and defender sided statistics right now. Banned nearly 50% of all games. But as I'm saying it, Odessa going for their first defensive round, going for that bar gaming setup. Gonna be trying to hold that site first. Nothing special coming out of the pick. Quite standard picks coming out from actually both those teams for an attack on Chalet. From what I've seen, Thor is honestly really good at dealing with all that utility. Usually a lot of utility is being placed on that upstairs shield, Rooney gates, Azami barriers, Azami Kiva barriers, I'm sorry, and Melusi banshees. All can be gotten rid of. Yeah, that's the word. Gotten rid of by a Flores drone. Just kamikaze his way into the thick of the utility of that defenders have for them. Frost coming out actually from Geo here. Going to be playing that Frost. Yeah, that's the default shield that I always have is placed on this upstairs hold. And now that the prep phase has ended, attackers are now from High Voltage are now starting to make their way towards the building and start to try and get their get their way into the building. Master bedroom and office being left virtually uncontested by Odessa, although Xerox playing from below, actually barricading off Dining, so nobody can come from that side, or he will know. Already below, Shitu Young being droned in and really moving really fast into this site. Now that Xerox playing in this Dining, it's like to rotate out, actually gonna be giving up this position, gonna be playing from this fireplace, trying to find a pick. Sees one, cannot get the kill. Shido Young, rotates. Shido Young can't find him on this rotate, and rotates back into sight unscathed. Not a scratch on that Jaeger's body, and now dining control is established, and now office and master control can be established as well. Only 1 minute into the round, just a bit less. Xerox still playing on that fireplace, gonna be trying to find an angle, find an opening, frag for his team, while high voltage gonna be trying to fully contest this upstairs push. Geo playing on this shield, gonna be got rid of already 2 drones coming out from Flores, but the breach getting opened by Zesty. Now gonna be trying to make their ways into this very important site, and now kills coming flying out. Shido Young on the double kill already, starting this push. Flurry of kills flying in, 45 seconds left, and now the defense of upstairs has fallen a bit, and High Voltage able to take this control. Only 2 players left from Odessa. No refrags have been coming out from them yet. Gonna be trying to make that happen. Both players playing near blue. Vertical holes being now established. Psych trying to play quite aggressively, but he gets thrown down. Now, there's some info on him. Misses shots on Amis, and now in a 1v5, Xerox gonna be trying to retake this upstairs hold. No one is actually contesting it. Plant is going down from Zesty, but he cannot find any kills from him, and it's a flawless round to begin their attack coming out from High Voltage. Not looking good for Odessa. Odessa really not having a very good first round. Could not even get a single kill, only got just a little nick of damage. I think just a single shot they managed to get onto Shido Young when he was pushing that upstairs library area, but still, for his Slither HP, he has straight at 2 kills, so I think was a worthwhile affair for him. Goyo this time getting picked from Odessa, switching up their pick a little bit already, trying to adapt to how High Voltage is gonna be playing, gonna be attacking this site. Doing that a very similar hold, but getting a little bit more utility on that downstairs with those Goyo canisters could waste a lot of time if attackers are trying to go for that downstairs push. Frost having to see Frost trapped actually on that main window. Well, might catch someone out. They're not careful, but knowing that High Voltage really likes droning everything out. They're very meticulous with their droning, which is really good. But their meticulousness is not does not affect their speed. Shido Young already inside the basement, trying to find their opening frag yet again. No one playing in dining this time. Xerox going to be contesting from fireplace. Yeah, he doesn't have any head holes for himself, so it's going to be quite difficult for him. Psych assisting him on that dining, gets the drone from his trouble. Only 5 drones now left for High Voltage, which could be quite devastating for them, knowing how much they rely on them. Pushing that downstairs, already establishing control of dining, knowing that no players are here, starting to drone upstairs, starting to get that control of master bedroom and office. They really don't want to have any players catch them by surprise in a corner. Yeah, no, now they know that no one is in office. They can easily just go and get in there and get their things done. Geo still playing behind this shield on this blue stairs. Can easily get naded. I don't think he has a ADS with him. No, he does have one, but it can get easily destroyed by a Flores drone, which is currently coming out from Kira. But Geo is aware of it and takes it out. Still contesting from 4 players and cannot contest from Shido Yang, who gets another opening frag for his team. If shield now falls down, it's a very, very difficult situation. Psych replaces his fallen comrade on this shield now. Will High Voltage be expecting this? Still droning. Xyrox gets a first kill for his team now onto Amis. That's Nomad taken off the board. I think Air Jabs were already placed down on those flank watch, so utility already placed. Not much big of a loss, of course. But now there's the info. The EDS now taken off line, and Nate's just collects Psych very, very nicely timed. And now Xerox left alone on upstairs, collects one, and collect the second just to rotate back, and does do that. He actually downs Fija. No, Fija in the Frostman, and 10 seconds left. Zesty and Shido Young have to execute right now, or they won't be able to. Now 2v3, go for it, 1v3 for Zesty, but Zesty cannot find anyone, and these two Frost Traps just clutching out for, maybe not clutching out, but really helping out on the defense for Odessa. Really nicely done, really nice adaptation coming from them. A bit more peeking, a bit more aggression coming out from them, or maybe a bit more passive. High Voltage decided to approach that specific attack and pay the price for it. But this time, going for an upstairs hold. Odessa gonna try to hold master bedroom and office, the rooms that they have previously left absolutely without anyone on bar and games. Defense now gonna try to defend this site themselves. Coming in quite a similar pick actually. Not really. No shields left, but look at that. 3 C4s on the board. Considering with a Mozzie, Kaid, and Mute. A lot of C4 power. Potential 3 or 4 kills even if lucky. Could be quite devastating if High Voltage don't expect this. Kaid also being taken for that wall denial could be quite a nuisance to get rid of if they don't have any nades, but they do. But High Voltage do have Flores, and they do have those nades from Shido Young and Fija. Making their way again towards this chalet building. Actually, Psych playing on this downstairs, gonna be trying to, yeah, knows that Sledge is already outside here. He's gonna get droned in. Yes, gets droned in. Knows that Psych is playing in this kitchen. Will Fija be attempting? No, he's just holding his angle very, very patiently. Tries to get a opening pick without much trouble, but Xerox playing actually on this basement. Oh, but she didn't get droned out. Rare moment of misdroning for High Voltage, but piece that he knows. I wasn't expecting Xerox to be downstairs. Keurig is collected yet again. That's floors of the board. No explosive drones coming out from him. Oh, but Psy getting quite aggressively pushed, but Fija gets repelled because help is on its way. Xerox comes to help Psych, and that allows him to escape relatively unscathed and gives Fija quite a lot of damage. Still playing on that downstairs. Haven't even made way to upstairs from High Voltage. No one currently playing. Actually, no. Xerox just making his way to Solarium. Gonna be contesting this. Oh, but what is this? Back turn to Xerox. Amis throwing these flashes. No denial coming out from them. And no reflect coming out. Triple kill for Xerox. Will he get a 4K on Fija? Fija really low HP. And he gets a 4K and he gets a flawless round for his team now. Another flawless round, but this time coming out for Odessa. Odessa really coming out, and these last 2 defensive rounds just been dominated by Xerox, already on 7 kills, just 3 rounds in. Really just kind of carrying his team through these engagements. Massive effort from Xerox, really well done from him. But Yeah, just not currently not really working out. Getting kind of sloppy under droning action. Uh, high voltage. Just getting, yeah, just getting a bit too sloppy. Not droning enough of the side. Allowing the Oryx from downstairs to just push up and get the unexpected jump on Shidu Young. But this time, again, going downstairs this time for a kitchen hold. Regarded as one of the strongest sides. And trying to hold it with actually a mirror setup upstairs. Gonna be holding this vertical, not wanting high voltage to take these vertical angles without contesting. Currently, 4 players playing on that upstairs. No mirror, just rotate down. And yeah, Ask can be left all alone. Can be left all alone in sight. And again, approaching the snowy roofs of this chalet. Gonna be going for a library take. Shows coming out, starting to drone in there. The attackers. Kira already making his way into library. Gonna be needing to contest against Psych, who's playing again with us. Drone himself. Drone of his. Yeah, I guess Drone Dad decides to rotate out. Picks up a drone, and now only 5 drones left again. Just less than a minute into the round, only 5 drones left for the attacking side. Zesty and Amis left with no drones now. Gonna be absolutely useless for their team when it comes to droning, but just gonna be left holding these angles. But now Shidu Young already making his way into games room, nearly making his way into bar. Now going upstairs, gonna be helping his team attempt to get some vertical angles coming on onto kitchen. Very hard to attack that site without any verticality. Oh, but Shidu Young going quite close. No contestant vision coming out from Odessa as the but Xerox gets taken out, and that's the quote-unquote carry of the team taken out. It's gonna be very difficult for Odessa to contest this high voltage push, already making his way into office. Shidu Young leads this charge, nearly collects Psych. Didn't expect Shidu Young to be so aggressive, already on piano. No one behind the mirror window. Pija. Oh, using that nade to get rid of that ADS. No one playing that Mira. Nade wasted. Now 0 nades. Shidu Young gets a bit of damage from that verticality. But now upstairs control is established. But Geo still manages to take someone out through the hatch. Gets flashed. Gonna try to contest still this upstairs hold. Buck upstairs. 30 seconds left on the clock. It's gonna just start opening up these vertical angles. Florida's gonna be trying to displace these defenders, get them into those verticality to get them just more and more comfortable, get them to move and get them to make a mistake. A flank comes out from Psych attempting flank, but Shidu Young gets a double kill, but is immediately taken out by Xerox. Xerox massive double kill now. Thrum trophy room gets a third one for his trouble, and Geo cleans it up on Amis. And the push is taking way too long from high voltage, and a third defensive round gets taken by Odessa. Really nicely done from them. Really, even when Xerox gets taken out, they still manage to claw victory. Claw that clawed back from a 4v5 back to get back their advantage. Playing very patiently, just waiting for players from high voltage just walk into their trap, walk into their angles, just make them uncomfortable. Also, the trolling game, they do recognize that High Voltage heavily rely on drones, so they take them out very early in the round. They don't want to give them any more drones than they already have. So yeah, less than minutes of the round, only five drones left. So just High Voltage didn't have any any uh any info onto site what was happening inside of site. So just dropped in and just got paged from both sides. Couldn't do anything with that push. And also taking quite a bit of time to even get there. Very well played from Odessa on their defensive side. But oh wow, going very aggressive. Shido Young together with Fixa. Oh, but did Xerox not get droned out? Oh no, that's the droning game. Droning. Oh no. Oh, Xerox might get quite a bit of kills. No, Shido Young still holding this wine cellar. Xerox gets out, but doesn't know. Psych gets rid of Fiora, but yeah, there goes the trade. Shido Young, free kill onto Xerox. Thought that he got away with it, but Shido Young expected him with open arms, defeated him on his on the outside. This time, 8 drones left for high voltage, in a quite a much better position for themselves. Now Flores not being able to do much with his drones as they are very vulnerable when they're piloted. It's only when he activates them that they become immovable but also impenetrable targets. Shido Yang not going to gonna accelerate these frost mats. Breach gets taken care of, and now the main push comes out, but only 1 minute and 10 seconds on the clock. A lot less time than High Voltage would be wanting. Xerox tried to get an early pick, cannot get it. Jones coming out, tries to get him. But Xerox traces down to the stairs. Shido Young gets a bit of damage done to him through the fire of the Goyo canister. Flashes gets thrown out and try to get Xerox out of his position. Trying to get him to, yeah, displaced. That Flores drone succeeds in it, but no capitalization comes out. Amis takes out Jasper, immediately chased out by Xerox. Xerox making massive progress. And only 20 seconds left for the attacking side. They gotta do something. 20 seconds on the clock. Diffuser in hand, Zesty. Will he go for the bingo advice? No, he will not. Shido Young, one alone left. Now in a 1v2 situation, but 5 seconds left. No diffuser in hand. No time left. Shield to play against. Gets second one for his trouble, but cannot get anyone else. And that's already a 4th round coming up from Odessa. Very well played on their defensive side, which is waiting massive amounts of time on roaming. And the drone game might not be so effective for High Voltage, not working out for them. Just the amount of time they're just wasting droning out these roamers, trying to drone out everything to the to the most, just yeah, spending a lot of time on that and not a lot of time actually in a gunfight trying to get those picks, trying to get those early picks, and yeah, not switching up their attack either. Their attack didn't work. Worked the first time, didn't work the second time, and the third time it didn't work either. So maybe this time they will go for something else. Maybe they'll go for another push, because last time their push of Solarium did not work out at all. Xerox met them on the Solarium stairs and just got a massive triple kill on them. They weren't expecting the Jaeger to be so aggressive on these stairs. No drones being saved in like anywhere, only this one onto fireplace, which is quite default, but every other drone being left outside, I guess maybe to save them a bit, but I don't know if it's gonna be very effective as a strategy. Now, from that default camp, a lot of information is gathered. All of the players of High Voltage coming from that bar game side, pushing that library side, and there's actually Xerox that is already contesting his games or gets droned out. Decides to rotate out. Of course, he's Oryx, so he can just dash through this wall. No problem at all. Just get some renovation done in this chalet. Get some new walls done. Shido Young, comes the info, and there comes the kill onto Psych. Here comes the opening frag for them. Kira takes a bit of damage from that library window, but ultimately doesn't really mind it too much. Just a scratch for him. Xerox still playing on downstairs. Gets actually droned out, surprisingly. Decides to start rotating back into side, probably. It's really going to be his best option right now, as Fija is going to try to make his way downstairs and take him out. Could waste quite a bit of time for him. No, it decides to go upstairs, actually. Or, yeah, I don't know where he's going. Just go downstairs. Nade being thrown from below. I'm going to be going for that main breach. Kaid Claw not being... Yeah, that Nade can't get that Kaid Claw. Still cannot get it. Kira finds another frag for his team. Now a 5v3 situation. Not looking good for Odessa now. No breaches open, but a minute left on the clock. And High Voltage knocking on their door. Oh, Shido Young gets another one for his trouble. Feature gets down and gets taken out by Geo playing on that side. But now left in the 41, now 3v1. Catches, arm is lacking, but Kira is ready to take that gunfight, take that advantage that he was reloading, and takes second round for his team. Now moving on to the defensive half for High Voltage. Coming to this defensive half, they're 2-4, and actually going for a basement. Considered quite a by most players, the weakest site on this map, considering upstairs and the kitchen and bar being very, very powerful, very difficult to attack for the attacking side. Attack for the attacking side, yeah, of course, defenders wouldn't be attacking it, but yeah, still going for that basement attack. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting decision coming out from High Voltage. Might not come into favor, as yeah, there's a lot of angles that can be opened. There's a whole 3 walls can be opened. There's really put a lot of pressure on the team, and yeah, not a lot of wall now. There's a mutant Kaid, but that's it. Nothing. No one being able to trick these walls as effectively as Bandit would. Of course, Kaid is able, but his Kaid claws are a bit harder to trick with. I think he's not gonna be doing that either. No, still 2 Kaid claws left. No, Hatch not reinforced, not doing really well on that coordination side of things. Shido Young decides to roam, go upstairs, find the drone for his trouble. But yeah, one already coming from this library balcony side. Oh, nearly finds Shido Young, but that reload not going in this favor. Psych being caught out, with not enough bullets left in his magazine. Shido Young receiving massive amounts of pressure coming out from 3 actually players trying to find this first opening frag onto him. Psych already coming into the library, going for a bit of a top-down approach for roam clearing these defenders. Shido Young still playing near piano, still just patiently waiting for players from Odessa to walk into his sights. Oh, they know that Mozzie playing downstairs in that bar area. Know that he's coming there, and now Mozzie knows as well. Whole vertical hole is taken. Starts being made. Massive amounts of pressure coming onto Fija. Fija now panicking, trying to get out of this very claustrophobic situation that he has found himself in. Bar, no escape. Is just going to find a pick, and he does find a pick onto Xerox, who tries to hot drop onto him, trying to find Fija lacking. But now Geo finds finally that pick onto him. Oh, but Zesty finds him on blue. Tries to waste the C4, but cannot get the final frag onto him. Now gonna get picked up. Gio is back up, only 20 HP left. Still, Am playing very aggressively with that shotgun and with the mute on these stairs. Nomaja being placed on these stairs. Nope, no one will be able to push out. But Psy gets taken out by She Too Young. Still roaming upstairs, still not being taken out. Odessa kind of just shifts their focus fully on another player. Oh, what is this? This might be a massive mistake. Oh, but Xerox being taken out by that shotgun. Now it's 2v4. Now it's 2v1 for Ajax. Left in a 1v4 situation. Very precarious situation for him, as he's gonna be hunted a bit by these players from high voltage. Now know where they are, where he is. Shido Young still playing in that bar side. Gonna try to get his through vertical holds. Gets quite a bit of damage onto Ajax, but Ajax also leaves a bit of damage onto Shido Young. Drops down, finds Shido Young, but 10 seconds left with the clock diffuser in hand. Gonna try to get into sight, but cannot do it. Amis greets him with a shotgun barrel to his face and get themselves this round. And a basement defense working out for them, quite surprisingly. Yeah, as I said, the weakest site that considered by many on this chalet defense, but maybe Odessa not expecting this site not being very I say it, very used to attacking the site. That's why no one picks CCTV, for example, in club. I mean, it's still picked sometimes, but mainly it's not really picked in Berlin because just everyone knows how to attack it. And here, just that, but in reverse. No one didn't really know how to approach this site, I don't think. Going for that roam clear instead of just going for that site and dying, not even able to get to the same floor as the site. Though well done by high voltage for drawing attention to that roam instead of to the site. Very well done for them. Oh god, I forgot to do the bands. I just realized that now. Doesn't really matter, you can still see them. So just do this really quickly. Going for the second floor hold. Kieran playing that echo. I mean, you should see how he'll be played out. How those really final second executes could come at a very big price for Odessa if they hold Hamas having a lot of HP taken off of him by, I think, Xerox trying to get rid of the utility on that main wall. Yeah, by that nade from below, nearly taking out Amos with them, but Amos being able to heal himself because of this Thunderbird charges. Psych already on the new balcony, gonna be causing some trouble there. Shots being fired from both sides, tries to get a bit of damage onto him. Gio playing a Thatcher. Oh, Shido Young with a pistol, trying to go for those one taps. It'd be quite nice to see one, but I don't think on console it's twice as difficult as it is usually. So, main wall already being taken care of. Gio gets a bit of HP down on him. News and friendly fire thing onto Psych, and Shido Young still playing on that shield on piano, having this pressure onto him. Oh, nearly gets his head taken off by Psych. Didn't expect him to push him, but Fiji already gets taken out. Shido Young sustained some amount of damage from the piano window. Amos gets downed finally by that nade. Down, but not out. Still has some utility to him. Shield being taken care of by the Ash Charge. Actually, no. Shido Young still decides to rotate to bathroom. Gets himself a pick. But Psych gets another one for his trouble, but he's taken out by Shido Young. Just too good. Still down. Kiamis finally gets taken care of. Kira playing on that master bedroom with an echo, not not being too much in the fight, but now he must be in that fight as 1v3 situation can turn into a 1v2, but he misses a shot on Xerox, but Xerox doesn't miss, gets himself a headshot onto that final player and secures himself a round for Odessa. Well done. Well done from the from Odessa on their attack. Quite well played. Very fast. They obtained a lot of map control for themselves and were able to get that early, get those early picks and pick up some, yeah, some, I don't know, yeah, just get I get a good execution, good attack. Again, going for an upstairs hold. I'm trying to play something a bit differently though. Doesn't seem that by the operator selection. Going for the same operators this time. Echo not providing much utility in the last round though. Maybe the Echo drones were quite useful for info gathering. Didn't really play much utility as round was still lost. Shield being missed piano. Quite a standard defense coming out from high voltage, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's see. There we go. Now we have depends on the overlay as well. So then, might have been, yeah. Oh, sorry, I missed it. Missed an attempted swamping by Shidu Young, trying to get an early pick. Still trying. Hope he sees his legs, but Hope just cannot find deal any damage onto the player that was repelled on there. That was the Psych Ash on Psych. They see the Kiva barriers now. They see that this operator is in play now by Shido Yang playing downstairs yet again on bar side. Gonna be trying to but might not be expecting that Gio already playing on this double door. But Gio not knowing where Shido Yang is. But Fija fights an open frag onto Xerox. Massive frag from below actually, also roaming, helping out Shido Yang to secure this roam. It's caused some damage maybe on these flanks, but now Odessa decide to focus more on the main breach as they did just a round before. I'm gonna decide to kind of abandon this search for Fija. Might cost them more than they will gain. Kira playing aggressively on these head holes. Breach gets taken care of, and now as it is open, Sai gets Shidu Yang now. Yes, the Asami taken care of. No more Kiba barriers available for his team. Hopefully he placed most of them. Oh, that could have been a very massive mistake coming out from Xerox. But unfortunately that Yana Clone getting all that damage from the shotgun and not transferring any to Xerox himself. They know that someone's playing behind half wall. Should have seen his legs of the mute that's played here. Kira having a very aggressive hold on his half wall. Gets droned out. Still playing on that K9 doorway. Gonna be trying to find an early pick. Psych taking some damage from the piano hold. But Fija gets taken out from the breach then. Kira still playing this very aggressive angle. And finds one of his trouble. Psych tries to wall through the double door. Ayas being yellow pinged with those Echo drones. Smokes coming out. Only 19 seconds left. Echo is taken off the board. And Kira now taking off the board. Zessi now in a 1v3 situation. No, 2 smokes in hand, but cannot throw them as Xerox finds him beforehand. And another round for Odessa, transferring them onto a 3-6 match point. One more round is needed for them to secure this victory, for them secure these 3 points that they really want for themselves and beat the Odessa. I don't remember if they have points. Sorry, I just completely flew out of my mind. Let me just double check really quickly. as the as again going for a downstairs take. Let's see if Odessa this time will adapt to it. No, Odessa actually seeking another victory for themselves. It's gonna be to move on to 6 points for themselves in their group. Just try to secure even further their position as fourth in Group A. And High Voltage trying to get out of this lose streak that the bottom four teams are having right now, sitting on 0 points. But nothing is lost. Only their second game, as they have not played a game one of the previous weeks. Not sure what happened there, but yeah, let's see how this time Odessa will approach this attack. Last time, very unsuccessfully, they tried to clear roamers first and then go for a downstairs push. This time, hopefully, they decide to not go for that same mistake and just abandon Fija and Shiru Young to run for themselves. As kinda, if you're going for a wine take, you only need to watch this staircase in the hatch on trophy. But Fija already staying quite a bit of damage from an early aggression coming from one of the players of Odessa. Psych already inside this chalet and being thrown in. Gonna still try to find these Romans. Gonna try to find them a bit more quickly and a bit more successfully. Oh, Shiru Yang exposing his position now. Could have been misdrawn, but just the Karen was a little bit trigger happy with that. Didn't think about what these consequences might expect. But Xerox on Nomad will deny that rotation from this double door with that Nomad jab. And now the attackers will feel a little bit more safe about trying to hold. That C4 nearly could have gotten someone, but now vertical holds open, and he actually downs Gio, not aware of it as points are not available for them for downing someone, so not aware that he actually downed the Gio on Buck. Buck now aware that holes are available. Another C4 comes out trying to get someone from Odessa. Just he playing behind his cupboard. Quite a powerful spot. Decides to move behind this B bomb. Very powerful position for him. Oh, but Xerox gets taken care of. Aim is possessed. He immediately traces that out. Oh, but kills flying left and right. And now only 2 people left for High Voltage. Only 1 people left. Triple kill for Xerox. Kira Knightley left all alone in sight. Gonna try to deny another win. Gets one for his trouble, but I don't think he'll be able to get the second. Does he know that one is in connector? Doesn't seem to be aware. Panicking a little bit here. And no, not able to collect anyone. And this means that Odessa win this matchup 7-3 and get themselves another 3 points in their bag for their group stage. Well played from both teams. Well played. But just High Voltage not able to cleanse that aggression from the from Odessa. Odessa playing it really well as a team. Start was a little bit rocky. High Voltage did win that first engagement, but still 7-3 victory for Odessa, bagging those 3 points and extending their lead for that 4th place. These last 4 teams that are currently in the standings for Group A: High Voltage, Project Black, Alpenfestung, pronouncing correctly, and Unlimited Esports. Hopefully they'll be able to find themselves some footing, to find themselves some points, because currently every one of them sitting on 0 points in the last 4 places, guaranteeing that Odessa, Nightfall, Villains, and Molotov their ability to advance in their group stage. But hopefully they'll be able to put up a fight, just as some other teams were able. But that is going to be it for tonight. It's going to be would be the final game for today. But there's going to be some more games coming up tomorrow with some other casters. So I hope I'll see you again tomorrow in the chat maybe. And thank you for watching this stream. Thank you for sticking around. And yeah, I'll see you I guess again very, very soon. Goodbye.